Hello and welcome to the Wolfchase Toyota Insider of the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Bridle alongside April Howdeggy, and Coach getting ready to start the season off this week. You're one of the few schools that hasn't started school yet, so for at least for the first weekend, they can just concentrate on playing the sport.
Yeah, that part's nice. We gave them a little bit more extra time off today to get their legs feeling good for the weekend. So it is weird that we haven't started school yet, but it is nice going into the weekend that they're not scrambling around, getting to their classes, getting books. We can just focus on these 3 matches ahead of us. You're
going to head up to Eastern Illinois for the weekend for their tournament. You're going to be on the road a lot early in the season. In fact, probably a lot this season. But tell us a little bit about this tournament and who you're going to face.
Yeah, we start off with Bradley. Don't know too much about them. They had some high turnover in the last year, but new coaching staff, and I know they got to play a preseason exhibition game, and they did pretty well. So, but we're going into that game really we have to execute on our side of the ball when we don't know a whole lot about the opponent. Wisconsin Green Bay, great team, finished top 75 RPI last year. In Eastern Illinois, we are returning to them. They played us here at our home tournament last year, and they're going to be a much improved team too. Sam's done an amazing job with the team, and I know they're going to be ready to go to get some revenge. So it'll be a strong tournament. We'll head up there on Thursday, play the 1 match Friday and 2 on Saturday, and then come on back down.
These early season tournaments, of course, the goal of any match is to win. What else do you look to get out of this? Because I know you've got some freshmen coming in. You're going to kind of want to see how these pieces fit.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a lot of young players contributing on the court, and we have a roster of 19, and I think all 19 players can contribute. So going into these weekends, it's playing good volleyball, but also being able to make adjustments where we need to and give players opportunities. Of course, we want to win them. So if things are going well, we might be staying with a lineup that we're in, but we hope to get the opportunities to get other players on the floor in game-like situations to see how we do.
Yeah, you wrapped up your blue-gray scrimmage over the weekend. Tell us how that went. Any surprises in that blue-gray scrimmage?
No, I think it was competitive still. I wish it had gotten a little bit cleaner. I think that's why we play it. Yeah. It's because nerves set in, and we've been competing hard in practice, and all of our every time we play, it goes 4 to 5 sets. 25, 23. Pretty low air, so on Saturday it was a little higher air than we would like, but again, that's why you do it. We had over probably 300 plus fans there, so I do think some nerves set in some. So at least going on the road this weekend, not anticipating huge crowds for that very first match, so hopefully our kids can settle in a little bit.
Just mention, you do have a lot of newcomers this year, so it will be finding some pieces, finding the lineup, see how they mesh.
Yeah, and we track things in practice, so it's pretty clear right now, at least going into the first match, what we might do. But of course, once you play a real opponent, those things can change quickly because it's a different atmosphere. But, we do feel pretty good with the pieces we have put together and what we can put out on the floor.
The team I know is ready to go. You instituted this program a little while ago, and I know you've done some videos on it, the program athletics. One of the big key portions of it is accountability, and that's an important lesson to teach, especially the newcomers.
It is, and what we just said to them today is don't learn the lessons that we spent 2 days working on. So you're gung-ho with it right after it happens, and then you see some things start to slip. But it has been a big difference maker for us. We knew we had 9 new people, so we needed something to sort of shock us into being a team very quickly. We don't have the luxury of waiting 3 or 4 weeks into the season because we got to hit the ground running here and pick up some early wins.
It's early on. Everyone's getting ready to start the season, but early, what do you see out of the American Conference this year?
It's going to be tough.
Yeah.
Our top 4 teams are all top 50 RPI. We have Wichita State, which finished in the top 25 last year, and we're already getting preseason votes for top 25. So it's going to be a very competitive conference, and I'm excited to see how it ends up playing out. We don't get a chance to play Wichita to the very end of the season. They'll be our travel partner this year just based on the configuration last-minute change. But that helps us. It helps us to have as strong of a competitor as them on the road playing the other team we play that weekend. So I think this is a conference that can get 3 to 4 teams in the NCAA tournament this year, and that's our goal. We were the 6th best conference in the country last year. I think we'll break into the top 5, and it's no joke. So it's going to be tough, but fun.
We had mentioned you're going to be on the road a little bit early in the season. We'll talk more about it once we get closer to plug it, but mid-September you will have your invitational.
Yeah, we play September 15th, 16th. We do hit the road early, but we owed some returns. Yeah. Those teams came to our tournaments last year, which is okay. It's not really a bad thing. Sometimes I think with a young team, it's actually good to get on the road early. It forces them to be together. They have less distractions. So sometimes you play a little better on the road early than you do at home. And it is a neutral site for 9 out of the 12 opponents.
All right, Coach, as always, we appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.
That's April Hattigi. I'm Jeff Brightwell with the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.